Hello, welcome back. Let's get through this. Yeah, the recording is working. Good. Good. Now we're going to go do some stuff with Gobu after we get done with some talking. Wrangler, you'll be pleased to notice a new additional a new addition next to the Varium. I call this operation the pheromone nest. This is no miracle of genetics, but with Henry's assistance, I sampled Voidling hormones and engineered a synthetic pheromone. It's supposed to provoke breeding behavior across all species we've gathered. Used wisely, selective breeding can be a tremendous weapon in your warfare against the Legion. Henry, in his crude wisdom, emptied a garage beside the Varium. We fitted it with a nest, turning that dead room into a breeding ground. Test it yourself. Observe how your Voidlings react, then consult Henry for refinements. Are you going to give me a tutorial? Thank you. The pheromone nest allows selective breeding of two Voidlings of the same species to obtain eggs. Eggs obtained from selective breedings can inherit the best traits from each parent, potentially giving you much more powerful Voidlings. Eggs have a chance of appearing every time you complete a mission. Come check on your nest when you return. Queen and Blaine. Okay. I need to level them up first. So you tried the nest yet? I heard Leon gave me some credit. Guess the old gent's growing a heart after all. Anyway, I've been thinking with it, tinkering it. I think I can boost the pups with nutrient-rich formulas. Maybe even set a few more nests around. The pheromones fumes are drifting all over the Varium now. I've been fetching eggs tucked here and there, though I can't promise what's gonna hatch. You should see what those creatures get up to once the pheromones kick in. Half science, half chaos, but that's life, ain't it? Keep the nest running, Wrangler. The more they thrive, the better shot we've got out there. Number of eggs. Recreate active conditions for wild eggs to hatch. Add to pheromone nest. Additional nest. Supplement vitamins. Add vitamins and supplements to the Voidlings. Sorry, chance of inheriting the best attributes from parents. Egg rescue. Save eggs from endangered regions and bring them back to the ship. Okay. I think I won't do anything until I get the supplement vitamins. But yeah, the first one I'm going to do with this is going to be Queen and Blaine. No, I want Carbuncle. And then let's spend the rest of them on upgrading. Yeah, this one. Because this one's is expensive. But we got two more that we go, three more. And so we don't have anything that's below 100. Better, faster, stronger. Acquire 100 upgrades. You made those bulbous aberrations scramble and panic, giving the Voidlings their land back and us the clarity to move forward. And well, Wrangler, Henry was right. The Voidlings trail leads us right to the objective. Genlife's secret location. Along the slope of Eldhall Crater, a side vent carved a natural plateau, presently the kind of perch gen life needed to study voidlings. From the look of it, it's been abandoned for quite a while, but let's see what they left behind except for their corrupted genbots. Scout and secure the plateau. Whatever's left there may just rekindle Leon's faith in the cooperation he still clings to. Oh, we're not going to be doing that yet. I want to do these other ones. Starting with on Night Watch. This is the first recorded breeding season of the Kowapex, and they transformed the ancient jungle maw cauldron into a natural hatchery. They continue to expand the territory, but return here to lay their eggs. Henry intuitively monitored the nest and revealed a Legion-led commando of corrupted genbots moving under nightfall to strike the colony. If we lose this generation, the species may never recover. Intercept and eradicate the genbot strike force before the breeding grounds fall. Yeah, let's get everybody's upgrades. Right, I was just having you being the... I put 1 in everything. 1. You're not going to be good at anything, but you're not going to be the worst at anything. And then you, Paul will become speed. Little Legion. Waves that we got left? Oh, this is the last wave. Okay. There we go. Oh, we got cryo. And look at all the weird things that I've created. And I still don't think that's enough to get our next level. But yeah, that should be... Oh no, you're still training. Oh well. Okay. Well, that's not a Quepec egg. Okay, so where to next? Is there another one here? Oh, that was the last one here. Okay, so we have 3 here. Drawing fire, survive the storm, and cleansing the fire. I'm gonna wait till Carbuncle is done, because I want to use Carbuncle in the next one. Okay, Carbuncle. Okay. Alright, we didn't get all yours. There we go. Now you have at least the base minimum. Okay. Do we want orb? Crystal spires. Fire rate, damage, duration. Let's do fire rate and what's this one? Tail whip. Swiftly melee attack that damages nearby enemies and finish in a tailspin. Bunny hop. Quick hop that passes through enemies. Do you have... Make it so you get invincibility frames. Heals when passing through an enemy on a dash. When completing 3 dashes, gain a speed stack. Increase bunny hops. Focus gaze. Increase projectile damage. While using your primary ability, release an additional wave of projectiles once every 3 seconds. Charming gaze when using your primary ability and aiming directly. Enemy. Okay. Sure. We can go for this one. Energy overflow. That hole remains active and constant lava flow and minor eruptions maintain the only warm refuge for voidlings like Caropins on this freezing planet. The volcanic energy has become vital to their settlement. However, the legions seek their warmth as well, and recent eruptions have drowned the plague back towards the sanctuary. if we don't intervene, it will consume the newly established Voidling population. Push back the old invader now before Elder Hall's heat fuels the Legion rather than life. Okay, Carpinkle, time for us to use you. There we go. And then, of course, just need to make sure everybody else is leveled up. Only overwhelms enemies with a fluffy of projectiles and exceptional agility, using your primary attacks to fire homing projectiles and keep moving by using your dodge up to 3 times in a row. Your second ability fires a powerful projectile that returns to you once it reaches its maximum range, using your mobility to position yourself and use the return to deal double damage. I am speed! Right, I make time slowed. I completely forgot. It's like, huh. Why aren't the orbs coming to me? Ow. Yeah, we only have, what, 3 more species left? And then we'll have every species at least documented. Oh, was that it? Hello. I am speed. Okay, so we got 1,000 and 2 eggs. Okay, we got 2 birds. Wasn't I supposed to be doing this for the turtles? The reason why I'm not releasing them at the moment is because I don't have every one of their of them researched yet. Each version of them. Once I get all the different versions, I'll probably start releasing them. Yeah, you just have so much to unlock, and I do not want to. Why I can still upgrade my Carbincle. Energy overflow. I didn't even use the orb. And since I think we have enough ice to give you your evolution. Yep. Casting abilities charge up a powerful blast that unleashes once fully charged. After reloading, release a whirlpool that pushes back enemies. The duration and size of the whirlpool scales with the amount of stamina replenished. Yep, so now I just need 10 of these 2, and then they'll both be done. Survive the storm. Solemn's blizzards have raged for days, and even Outhol's heat cannot fully shield the Voidlings from the freezing climate. In this whiteout, smaller species like Kiwipex or Guaguns are particularly exposed and unable to defend themselves. The legions have perceived the sanctuary vulnerable and is striking it with full force. If we fail to intervene now, the landscape emerging from the snowstorm will revert to the corruption wasteland we previously reclaimed. Push back the legions, or the storm will reveal its return. Did I get the... No, I neither of the other 2 were that ones. Okay. Oh, Blaine. Time to go back up there. So do I just have to survive? Okay. I thought about it. If they have all the upgrades, and we've seen some of the evolutions that I've given them are... I don't need to anymore. It's just a full heal. I think they would be able to take care of themselves, considering they have a lot more variety now. Who knows? Maybe they are, and we're just making sure that they don't get overwhelmed. Survived. Was it close there at the end? Hey, stop that. Three eggs. Hopefully one of them is that mystery egg. No, Blaine, get back here. Blaine, get petted. Okay, that's a new egg type. Nemoid. I'm very tempted to name it Nimrod. I just got the achievement for getting my first one. Okay. Why is everything all chaotic? There. Let's see what you can be turned into. Okay. You take organic or cyber. Damp forest or mountain. We'll decide that after we get done with Azel. Azak, not Azel. Okay, Azak. Let's get you to your final evolution. Okay, do we want organic? Do we want cyber? Oh, no, what? We have more cyber. So, we'll at least make this first one, cyber. Okay, sparking. What do we want? Negative blast. Negative or positive? Okay. Oh, your first one. Interesting. Pocket vacuum. Okay. Well, right off the rip, you're probably going to be one of the better adapted ones. Simply because you just have these ones just right off the bat. There we go. That should be good for now. Okay. You shall be known as Minrod. Not gonna name it Nimrod, I'm gonna name it Mimrod. Okay. And I'll call that an episode. I'll see you all in the next.